Okay, just really quick, guys. I want to share with you something that I learned this week. And I'm surprised I didn't know how to do this, but it was something I learned. And I know if I didn't know how to do it, then there's probably other people who didn't know how to do it. But it's just going to be placing in your ceiling into your drawing. So here I just put a bunch of generic walls. I just laid it out like this. It doesn't really matter. But then I'm going to go under the architecture tab, go to ceiling, and there's already 3 types preloaded. I'm going to do this compound ceiling 2x4 ACT system, and I'm just going to place it right there. And if you'll notice, I'm under the ceiling plan in level 1. So that's why I'm able to see the graphic of it. If I were to go to my level 1, you wouldn't be able to see it because of the difference in the cut plane. So as long as I stay in my ceiling plans for level 1, I'll be able to see it. And so you can obviously place more ceiling elements in. You can change which one you would like to use. And so for our project that we're doing right now, we have a point cloud loaded in. And so I was struggling to get my ceiling tiles lined up with the point cloud. So what you can do is if you hover over this wall and hit tab, it'll change the selection set. Should be able to grab it. I don't know what's not recognizing it. Well, anyways, you could, if you wanted to, some of the ceiling tiles I brought in were at a different rotation than what my point cloud was showing. So if you wanted to rotate it, you could just select a line, hit rotate, and then you could just type in 90 degrees, and then it changes the orientation of your ceiling tiles. And then if you are able to select the actual ceiling region, maybe if I do a box like this, it'll select it. Then you can, let's see. Well, normally you'd be able to select the region of the ceiling and you can adjust where it meets, and then you can move the pattern so that it lines up with your ceiling tiles. And then another thing, of course, you can always change your ceiling types or how they appear. So if I wanted to go into ceiling and then I wanted to edit type, I can duplicate it. We can just call this a custom ceiling type. And then you can go into the structure and hit edit. And then I can change my material. And then I can go under graphics and I can select a different pattern. But first you'll want to create a duplicate of this rendering image or pattern that you have. So I can duplicate it, rename it custom, since it's going to be a custom material. And I can change the pattern. So if I wanted this chevron or like as you can see it says herringbone, if I wanted that, or if I wanted brick, I could do that. So let's just do brick. And then hit apply and hit OK. Then we can hit OK. And then if I wanted my custom ceiling, I could bring it in and it has this brick pattern. And of course, when you're adjusting or under edit type for your custom ceiling, you can always change the scale of the graphic. But yeah, that's about it. Hope that was helpful.